Welcome. I am here for the only live stream of the night. I was out all day, so that's why I didn't have a chance going earlier. But anyway, I'm here now, so I will get this thing up and running. Hopefully, I'll find it. I don't know why it always takes me forever. Shit. Okay, got it. Got it. And the first person here is Kira for general. General. Okay, you have a new journey on the horizon. Stepping into your own strength brings in happiness. You have a Leo coming in, an Aquarius, and a Capricorn that could be of significance, and you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you're coming into a time where you got like a stroke of good luck happening, and being guided by the divine leads to choices, especially around business and work. It's a lot happening. Empress, General. Empress General. Okay, you may be going back to school, also learning a new area of study. A disappointment is moving into the past, and so is a betrayal. If you were recently either hurt by someone or there was something from the past that you were having a hard time getting over, putting it in the past and you're moving forward. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit undecided. May have something to do with a job endeavor. You may be not sure what job to take or which direction to take your career in. But either way, it looks like you have money coming in, and it looks like you got divine timing helping you out here. You had an Aries coming in that could be of significance, and the love cup is full. So I don't know if this is a new love connection or what, but it looks like your love life could be heating up right now. With an Aries, if you're not with anyone right now, happiness is coming out over your life. Bridget, is it good that I left Harris Teeter? Is it good that I left Harris Teeter? Yes, you made the right decision. I don't know what the situation was, but the cards come up 99% chance, yes, you made the right choice. Red, how will visiting New York go for me? It looks like it goes really well. You have a lot of choices. You're feeling very strong. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You might be feeling a little bit undecided about something, but overall it looks like it's a good trip. Cause for celebration, a little bit of adventure. Feeling prepared and successful around the trip. Or the trip is a success. It should go well. Energy update with Omron. Energy update with Omron. Energy here is pretty good. It's stable, but also like moving forward. Like moving forward, but with stability. So it's like very stable energy rather than like crazy erratic. It's like stable, moving forward, slow and steady. Energy's pretty good. Bridget, what should I look forward to soon? You got cause for celebration that comes in around having choices. You could have a new business opportunity, stepping into your own strength. A Leo comes in, listen to your intuition. You also have the ability to manifest new opportunities, so keep in mind it's more important to focus on what you want more of and not what you want less of, especially when the magician shows up. Perseverance around this time will pay off. So anything that you're putting time and effort into should come back to you. Also feeling a little bit adventurous, or like you have a new adventure coming. Maybe doing something a little bit out of the ordinary, adventurous. Cynthia, this week for me and JL. It looks like a pretty stable week. It doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. Slow and steady wins the race, but a lot of mutual respect. Feeling well balanced and feeling like either the relationship or the situation is strengthening, but nothing out of the ordinary wonderful happens. But it's like slow and steady wins the race, but it's steady, stable energy around the situation. I would say communication looks good. I'm feeling successful or feeling like things are moving forward, but they move forward slowly. Elizabeth, what's next? What does the next 2 weeks hold for me in Costas? Looks like the relationship seems to be a little bit more balanced. Looks like communication has picked up. You may be seeing each other a couple of times within the next 2 weeks, and it looks like there's room for the relationship to grow and develop. Red, has C checked out my social media before? I get a 33% chance yes, so I would say that I don't know how long you've known this person, but in the time you've known them, they probably stopped in and checked on it a couple of times. Cynthia, love coming in soon. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. You have a Leo coming in, starting a new journey that leads to happiness. You also have an Aquarius that's a possibility, and a Capricorn that comes in. So yeah, you do have love coming in. Plenty of options. Talia, general for tomorrow. Oh no, did this phone die? Oh, don't tell me that this phone died. That really pissed me off. I guess it died. I'm gonna have to use this phone. Who was it? That was Talia, I think I was on, right? Let me just go back and see if I can. Damn. I think it was Talia, right? Was it Talia for tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? Well, that's what I'm going to do. One for Talia for tomorrow. Because then the next person I show here is Kira. But I don't know if because that phone died, it screwed me all up. Okay, for Talia, it looks like laying down the law, stepping into your own strength serves you well. Not looking back on the past fondly, but looking more towards the future, eager for your life to move forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You may be very busy at work tomorrow or with work obligations, work, business, school, whatever you do all day that lead to a lot of success. Energy tomorrow for you is very productive. Kira, work and love next week. Okay, it looks like when it comes to work, it's a pretty decent week. Slow and steady wins the race. A disappointment moves into the past, and work looks pretty good. It looks like it's a pretty busy week, but it's not crazy chaotic. It looks like I would say it's not really anything eventful at work. It's fine. It's just an average week. When it comes to love, you do have a new love interest that could be entering. That person could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you also have a Capricorn and a Cancer here. It looks like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're also looking to move forward. Not waiting for your ship to come in, but you're taking new opportunities, or you may be exploring new opportunities next week. You have a Virgo coming in and the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Got some good luck coming in around love. Seven of Wands, perseverance around love pays off. I think you have new energy coming in next week. And work just looks like an average week. Nothing to write home about. UAF. Spirit, career in general. Okay. Career looks like it's moving forward and you're feeling as if you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around career. And it could be like, could be something that comes in out of the blue. Yeah, when you least expect it, all of a sudden an offer comes in. It also looks like you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, or you may be going on a little mini vacation. The hard work that you've put into something, whatever it is you've been putting in hard work lately, will come back to you. So if you feel like, hey, this is going nowhere, whatever it is, that energy is going to change. Perseverance around whatever has you've been putting time and energy into pays off. Okay, we got the Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions. Giving to those less fortunate. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships and new contracts continue to move forward. Nice. I think your career is moving forward pretty quickly, like sometime this summer. T-Vet General for the week. T-Vet General for the week. Somebody from your past could return, or you may run into somebody from the past. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened, and you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have a wish next week, put it out into the universe. Perseverance pays off around whatever it is you've been putting time and effort into. Looks like you have an Aquarius around next week that may be of significance, a Sagittarius, and a Leo. The Magician is here. The ability to manifest new opportunities, to focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. Red, career in June. Okay, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like your perseverance around career pays off. You could have at least one new business opportunity. You might have two, and you're feeling like you're getting better compensated, or you got some more respect around work and business. Any arguments or disagreements move into the past. Feeling like stable business contacts and relationships come in around a new business opportunity. Could involve an Aries. You also may be focused on a side business or a side project that's all your own that brings in extra money in June. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow may be kind of slow and steady wins the race. You might feel like, I don't know, the energy is kind of slow and stagnant. But it looks like otherwise it's a pretty decent day. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. There could be a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also, a Leo and a Sagittarius may be around that could be of significance. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary spectacular happens tomorrow. It's sort of like an average day. Maybe taking time for rest and relaxation later on in the day, or you may be spending some time working on a creative project. It's an okay day, nothing exciting, which is not a bad thing. UAF, why have I been feeling undecided lately? Yeah, it could be Mercury. That could be. Yeah, it's a timing thing. This is not a good time to make decisions anyway. You may be feeling a little bit stuck. You may feel like I have a lot of choices and I'm not really sure what to do. I wouldn't tell you to make any decisions right now anyway with Mercury retrograde. So yeah, I think that's what it's got to do with. Kira, why didn't he come over tonight? What's next? Timing wasn't right. He had either something came up or something got in the way with judgment in reverse. What's next is that you should see that he should be putting in a little bit more effort. Although you may feel like he doesn't treat you fairly with justice is in reverse. You may get tired of people that play these kinds of games, like don't show up or they leave you hanging, and you just might not deal with anybody that does that anymore. The energy around you may shift. It looks like something came up, it was bad timing, but you know, at some point you might get tired of all that. You know, it's like, it seems like that comes up a lot around you, like people that just, I don't know if they break the plans or they just don't show up, but I don't think you're going to stand for that anymore. Moving forward, I think that you're going to just be like, you know what, this shit ain't worth it. And I don't know if you're going to want to deal with that, because it shows he comes in with more respect or puts in more effort, but it shows like you still feel like you were not treated fairly. Koala, question below. I don't see it yet. Simran, I don't see it. Question, I don't see it yet. Oh, there's Koala. Okay. What can happen between me and Jacob this summer? Any potential friendship? That's it. Yeah, between now and the end of the summer, you guys may actually become pretty decent friends. Simran, how will my day go with Jay? All right, I don't know what the situation is, but you might be feeling a little bit awkward or a little bit weird around the situation. As the day goes on, it improves. But in the beginning, you may be feeling a little bit like a mini disaster, or a little bit unprepared, or a little bit upside down. But then whatever it is that you're working on, or whatever it is that you do, you kind of get into your groove, and the second part of the day is much better, or it's much easier. Red. Are the two women that I saw after the Pisces? Are the two women that I saw after the Pisces? Yes, I think so. Kiki, general for next week. Could be working on a creative project. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you may be getting better compensated at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Perseverance pays off and leads to success around a schoolwork, business, career project, whatever it is that you do, and anxiety moves into the past. You may be feeling very ambitious next week, and you may be able to accomplish a lot. You've got divine timing guiding you, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You may have extra money coming next week. Simran, why did G block me randomly? Because, okay, well, the Knight of Cups in reverse could be that he's lost interest in the connection. I mean, I personally don't feel like that's the reason that you have to block somebody. Like, I just think that the blocking thing, I think, is just above and beyond. I can't with the blocking. Because to me, it's like, if someone's not harassing you, why do you need to block them? But it's like an extra level of control, right? So this person felt like you were playing games with them. I don't know, you block them, you unblock them, so now they're blocking you. It's all like a big game. And yeah, but now it's like their way of controlling it and saying like, now I'm the one that's in control. It's yeah, to me, it's very childish. Um, Depression went to a medium. It came through that I have a decision to make. Maybe just move to a different apartment in the building where I'm at. What do the cards say? Should I do another discriminant on this woman? Maybe just move. What's wrong with the apartment that you're going to move into? That apartment looks like it's pretty good. I don't see any reason why you should move into a different apartment. But that could be, I mean, if she said that you need some kind, that there's a decision that you're going to have to make, maybe it is around the apartment. I don't know. I don't know, like, what the decision is and what the discrimination thing is. Like, if you don't like the apartment that they're offering you, can you just take another? And if not, is that why you think that there's a discrimination thing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the whole thing. I would say that there could be another apartment that's free, and if that's something that you want and they don't let you have it, then yes, do the discrimination thing. But I don't know that you're going to have an issue with her with the discrimination thing. I just think you may have to make a decision about whether or not you want to change apartments. So that may be where the decision comes in, that you have to make a decision as to whether or not you want this one or you want a different one. But I don't see discrimination yet because because you haven't been, like, you're not in the position to be choosing the apartments right now, right? They haven't offered you another one or you haven't asked about another one. Simran. How will Liv feel when I tell her that I can't help her with school this week? She could feel like she's hit a standstill and that she has no choice. She may also feel very unlucky, but you know what? Too bad. It's too bad for her. I don't think she's going to be thrilled with you not helping her, but oh well. Simran, will JD or SD try to come to my work? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't see either one coming right now. Simran general for this week. You could have a pretty busy week ahead of you. You got money coming in. You may feel like the hard work that you've put into work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day is finally coming back to you. Cause for celebration comes in around a work endeavor. You may feel grounded and stable, like you have more money coming in and like life is moving forward. It could be a productive week for you. Ronnie, this week, general. Could be starting a new journey this week. Your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. Fire sign may be around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may feel like there's growth and change and transformation around that relationship. You also could be feeling a little bit more successful around love. Anxiety moves into the past, and you may feel like things are starting to move forward. Jay, how's the hard-to-read girl at my UPS job feel about me currently? She thinks that you're hardworking, attractive. She's curious. She wants to know more about you. She thinks that you're like what's the word? Like she wants to know more about you because she thinks that you're interesting, or she wants to know more about you because she's curious. There's something that's like interesting to her. And I don't know, I don't know if she even knows what it is, but something makes her want to know more about you. Like that's how she feels. Like I wonder what his deal is. Like I could hear that. I wonder what his deal is. UAF, what about Amy? Well, I missed it. I don't remember what we were talking about. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, Amy, that's the one from the other job, right? Yeah, what happened to Amy? It's funny because the new girl's energy reminds me a little bit of Amy, but almost like in a more stable and a more mature way, if that makes sense. It's like she plays games, but she doesn't play crazy games. Or like she plays more subtle games. Julie, Mr. C currently thinking. He's thinking that he does want his life to move forward, and right now he's feeling very stuck, undecided. He doesn't know what to do. He feels like he's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. He's afraid that if things move forward with you, that he's going to wind up being either made a fool of, or that things aren't going to work out for him. And he's kind of afraid of being hurt, but he doesn't come off as being crazy afraid of being hurt. Like he just kind of comes off as like not wanting to be made a fool of, which I mean, I can't blame him. Nobody wants that to happen. And I think that he's kind of like wrestling with different things for the past couple of days. Kiki, I think I did that one, right? The general for next week. When will I hear from Sedge? When will I hear from the Sedge? Oh, you should hear from him. I would say within maybe sometime this week. You should hear from him pretty soon. Karina, general. Okay, perseverance pays off around a business or work or school thing. Feeling a little bit better respected, a little bit better compensated, more money is coming in, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Anxiety moves into the past, success comes in, and you're feeling very ambitious over the next couple of weeks. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bring in new opportunities and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Depression, yes, stay in the building. I'm in rather than move. She's much too trouble and she's done terrible things in the last week. Okay, if you think that she's much too much trouble, then yeah, then that's exactly the decision. Don't even bother with her, right? Now I see, yes, stay in the building. Yeah, you could do that. Kyla. What did I just say? Kyla? Kalia. Kalia. What's wrong with me? Kalia General. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure over the next couple of weeks. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could be out of the clear blue sky working on a creative project that you might get a lot out of. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Seven of Pentacles in reverse could be the hard work that you've put into something is finally coming back to you. Making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bring in new opportunities to celebrate. Sagittarius comes in of significance, also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Prussian. Medium said that I'd do better getting a different apartment where I am currently rather than moving. She's done enough in the past 2 weeks to file discrimination. Okay, if she's, then I would say then go for it. Definitely. This woman has been a thorn in your side for quite some time. So if you can do anything to avoid her, I would, because like, she's just not pleasant. So why bother? And then if you need to file, then file, definitely. Don't let her get away with that. Sorry, how does my ex Nemo really feel towards me romantically? He wants to get together with him and move, and he wants to move. Wait a second, hang on. How does my ex Nemo really feel towards me romantically? Want to get together with him and move, and he wants to move. He's an Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, you have a wish around the situation and you have the world at your feet, so I'm thinking you're calling the shots. You also have divine timing coming in and passion coming in. I would say that as a person, he cares about you very much. As far as physically, he's very attracted to you, and the two of you could hook up if that's what you want. He might make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I don't see a committed relationship coming in right now between the two of you, but if you wanted to hang out, hook up, have a good time, that's all possible. That's your call. That's up to you. But yeah, I think that that's where it could go. Daniela, general and how does my boss feel about it? Well, I think the boss thinks pretty highly of you, thinks that you're hardworking, sincere, reliable, and stable. It looks like they may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have an offer coming in that would be hard to turn down. I'm thinking it's around work. It looks like you have anxiety moving into the past, stepping into your own strength, listening to your intuition, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Hangman's in reverse, which means life starts to move forward. Growth and transformations coming in around your life in general, but mostly around work, career, and finances. Liz, general for the week. Okay, you may be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water, or spending time near water. There also may be an opportunity to, and maybe towards the end of the week, a cause for celebration. I don't know if somebody is having a party or a gathering or something like that. Looks like the rest of the week is okay, kind of slow and steady, nothing too exciting, but it looks like the energy around the week is like very calm, like calm water. Anxiety seems to move into the past. You're no longer feeling as if you're holding yourself back, but you're feeling quite stable. Looks like an old wound maybe finally healing. You could be getting a new business opportunity on the horizon. Might not happen this week. 8 of Cups might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Adriana, when am I changing jobs? You could be changing jobs sometime before the summer ends. Maybe sometime in the month of July. Ronnie, I haven't received a renewal lease. Do they want me to move out when it's up? I don't think that they want you to move out. I actually think it would be really dumb for them to want you to move out because everything is so upside down these days that if you have a good tenant, why would you want them to move out? Yeah, I don't think that they want you to move out. Georgia, when will Jim want to talk? Ace of Clubs is like the beginning of the summer, so I would say within the next couple of weeks. Jada, is Gage talking to another woman? Yes, I believe he is. AG, what's coming towards me in Brianna? Well, you have a wish. Divine timing is helping things to move forward pretty quickly. I would say negativity around this relationship is moving into the past and the relationship is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. It may take time. It might not happen right away. It may be like over the next couple of weeks. But ultimately, I think the relationship is going to get back on track and move forward. Flower love. Will my house that I'm selling inspections go good? I think it goes pretty good. There may be a couple of small things that need to be addressed, but it doesn't look like anything that's too major. Jada, will Bryce and I get into a relationship? I don't see a committed relationship on the horizon. That doesn't mean never. It just means like not right now. It's not happening. I don't see that. Julie, how did I perform at work today? Looks like it went well. Negativities in the past. It looks like everything went really well. I would say you did fine. It was a good productive day. Julie. I don't see Lou Duquala. How does the Cancer think of me and current feelings? How does the Cancer think of me? Thinks that you're spontaneous. Maybe fun, exciting, spontaneous, or adventurous. Kind, caring, sincere, unique, and creative. Question. Mercury didn't do read. 2 questions. What do the cards say about me staying here? And then, should I bother with discrimination? I would say, yeah, I would. Well, I wouldn't make any. See, I don't like making decisions under Mercury retrograde because usually once Mercury goes direct, we feel like we made the wrong decision or we're unhappy with it. Like Mercury retrograde is not a good time to sign contracts, so I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to make big decisions now. I would say yes. If you feel like she's done something that was discriminatory, yeah, I would do something about it. I wouldn't let her get away with it. Absolutely not. You have mutual respect coming in, feeling grounded and stable, and things moving forward. As far as making a decision as to whether or not you stay in the place that you are, I think that this woman has been so much trouble for you that why would you go to her place? If you can stay where you are and get a better apartment where you're living, I wouldn't like, because if you have to deal with her, she's going to be a pain in the ass forever. I would still do the discrimination thing. I wouldn't let her get away with that, but I don't think I would move there. If I had the opportunity to stay, I think you would be better off staying where you are, if you can do that. The problem is that with Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't make a decision like that. Because anytime, like, it's not a good time to sign contracts, and I think Mercury is going to be retrograde until the end of June. Let me check. Okay, Mercury goes direct on June 22nd, but it's still a little murky after that, so it wouldn't be a good time to sign a new contract in those weeks. So if you could make a decision to stay in the apartment building that you're in right now, but not sign a contract until say July 1st, then that's what I would say. That's what I would tell you to do. Cards indicate still continue with the discrimination thing, but if you can avoid having to move into that building, yeah, absolutely. Why would you want to have to deal with that woman if you don't have to? I thought that you originally meant that the decision was going to be having to choose between 2 different places in her building. In that situation is different. If you could stay where you are and not go to that building, absolutely. That's what I would say, to stay where you are. But like I said, I wouldn't tell you to sign a contract under Mercury retrograde. But I don't know where you are with contract signing. Did you already sign one? I would still do the discrimination thing. The cards indicate that you should do it. Even if for nothing else other than to just throw it back at her so that it's on file and it comes up, in her personnel file. I would definitely do the discrimination thing, and especially if you have it all documented. Fuck her. That woman's been giving you nothing but grief for months. Julie, when C comes back, will he still be slow moving? That was the one issue that I had. Yeah, that he was pretty slow. Okay, when he comes back, will he be slow? I know. I don't think he'll be as slow as he was. No, no. I don't think so. Julie, does he know that I really care for him? He does. He does know that you care for him. But he still feels like he's second choice. I think that's what this comes down to. He feels like he's second choice. Adriana, when do you see a partner entering my life? This summer. I would say sometime this summer. Maybe as soon as within the next 6 weeks. Tiffany, what does Tarot want me to know? Got good luck coming in. You got money coming in. You may have unexpected money that you weren't planning on getting coming in. It looks like you've got, somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stepping into your own strength. The moon. You've got listening to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in around feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around a business or work opportunity. Business, work, school, whatever you do all day. I think it's a business thing though. 14, general reading. General reading, you've got an Aries coming in that may be of significance, no longer holding yourself back. Happiness comes out over your life. Feeling as if you're setting boundaries, stepping into your own personal strength, which then brings you to divine timing. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it, especially if you feel like I have a hunch or something is telling me to do this or not to do that, listen to it. It looks like you've got a water sign coming in of certain significant, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could be working on a creative project that may bring in money. Even if you don't start the project with the intentions to make money, it could lead to money. I don't know what that's all about. Anxiety moves into the past. An old wound starts to heal, and feeling a little bit more successful around business or finances. Pershing, what didn't I answer? I mean, I thought that I answered them. I originally thought, my mistake was that I thought that you meant that you were changing apartments in her. That was my mistake. But the card suggests that if you have the opportunity to stay where you are and not deal with that woman, that's where you should stay. Because even if the cards didn't say that, like, why would you want to deal with that woman if you didn't have to? As far as her being discriminatory against you, yes, follow something, continue to pursue that. Even if you decide not to stay in that, to move to that apartment, I still would follow up with something about discrimination, because regardless of it, whether or not anything happens with you, if you don't go there and you wind up staying where you are, it'll still be in her file. And if it happens with somebody else, it's going to be on record and it will be documented. People don't deserve to be treated like that. But I think I answered all of your questions. The cards indicate stay where you are if you're given the opportunity. If you don't have to go to the other place, don't go there. Regardless of what your decision is, because it's a free will thing. You know, should I make a right? Should I make a left? It's up to you to decide. So if you decide, hey, I'm going to stay where I am, that's fine. But I would still bring something up about that woman, because she's just been so difficult to deal with for months. And I don't think that she should get away with that. Even if nothing happens, I can't tell you that anything crazy is going to happen in your favor, but I think that it still should be documented that she didn't treat you fairly. But I think I answered all the questions. Karina, what's coming in love? What's coming in love? What is coming in love? You've got, your intuition is definitely heightened, but you have a bunch of water signs here: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But then you also, aside from that, have another Pisces and another Scorpio coming in. You have passion coming in, a Sagittarius coming in, and God damn it, you're going to have choices. So you might be exploring some opportunities before you decide to make a decision. Perseverance around love pays off, and you should find yourself in a committed relationship sometime this summer if you're not in one yet. Kiki, how does Javante, the Sagittarius, how does Javante feel about me? 3 weeks, okay. Well, around this situation in general, things could change for the better quickly, because you've got the 8 of Wands here. It does look like they think that you're very intuitive, kind-hearted, and sincere. They think that you're attractive, grounded, and stable. But I don't see a committed relationship here. And I don't see a whole lot of love, but I do see a lot of respect. There's a lot of respect here, like mutual respect, or somebody who has a lot of respect for you. Like, even if things don't move forward as fast as you want them to, he still should show you respect or treat you well. So I know you have no communication here, but with the 8 of Wands, that could change. That could change pretty quickly. Random. Will people ever find out about my unpublished book? Cards indicate yes. I mean, I don't know how anybody is going to find out about an unpublished book, but I just personally may not know how they could find out. Cards indicate yes. People are going to find out about it. Or they could find out about it. I don't know if maybe you tell them. But yeah, the answer comes back as yes. Ronnie, will I get a chance to get my brother's, to go to my brother's grave while I'm down there in July? Well, 2 months isn't that long. All right, will I get a chance to go to my brother's grave while I'm down there in July? I think you will. Yeah, I do think you will. She's going to be gone in October. Shit, now that puts a whole other spin on it, because if she's going to be gone in October and you think that that's a better place, you only have to deal with her for a little while, right? And then, you know, she's going to be gone. I would still do that discrimination thing. I don't care. No matter what your decision is, I would still do the discrimination thing, because fuck her. October, what, it would be about 4 or 5 months that you would have to deal with her. That to me is a free will question, whether or not you want to put up with her. So if it's only for a few months, it's not the end of the world if you happen to like that place better. But if they're comparable, I don't know. I wouldn't want to have to deal with that woman. She sounds like a real piece of work. Story. What does my spirit guides want me to know? Spirit messages. Good Lord, you got 3 angels. The moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. Good for you with the 3 angels. Nice. Jay, I'm going to start signing my name on the driver sign-up sheets when my UPS center posts them. What could I expect when I start doing this? Oh, so signing up that you want to be a driver, right? I think that you're going to get that. Ultimately, I think that that's what you're going to do, is you're going to drive for them. Yeah, you're not holding yourself back. You're going for it. Divine timing is going to take care of it, but it could lead you to other choices. So I don't know. I don't know all the jobs that UPS has, but when choices come up, it could be something like you may have the choice of staying where you are. You may have a choice of doing something else until you get the driver's position. But I don't think you're going to continue where you are right now. I think you're going to move up, and I think that you are going to end up as a driver. Now, I don't know if you're going to drive forever or you're going to do it for a while and then you're going to go to a different position, because I don't know all the steps up, but it looks like you're staying with the company and you're moving up. And I think you're going to really enjoy it too. T-Vet, love. Pause for celebration comes in around love. The love cup is full. You have a new beginning on the horizon that's very successful, led by divine timing, and it could be with an Aquarius. Feeling very well prepared, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Out of the clear blue sky, you have new options that come in. I don't know if this Aquarius is somebody new or someone that's been around you, but you have others coming in too that may be new. Damn. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Pisces. Holy good God. And then another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You got a lot of energy around you, and you know what? Enjoy it. Adriana, when do you see me studying again, and how long do you think it will take? Oh, that was before I answered, because the thing, yeah, okay, I get it. I'm a little behind, or I get to it a little bit behind. I think that you could start studying sometime before the end of this year and maybe spend another 2 years studying. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like whatever it is that you decide to study, it doesn't look like it's a heavy load, or it looks like something that comes very easy or very natural to you. So even though it might be that you're in school for a long time or that you're doing a lot of learning, it's easy learning. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what it kind of indicates. Julie, do you still see C coming back? I do. there's a delay around happiness, but you still have the opportunity to have happiness with him. That'll be your decision at that point, but yeah, the opportunity will show up. Oh, I answered them about the. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Sometimes it takes me a long time to catch up in the chat because I'm a little slow. Random. How will people find out about the book? No, that's fine. Well, I see. I personally don't think that people are going to find out about an unpublished book unless you tell them. Because how are they going to find out? Like, how would you know if I wrote a book if it's in here in my house? Like, I can't answer for how people are going to find something out. It would be like, I mean, like you have to tell somebody, right? And if you don't tell somebody, then no one's gonna know. But if you tell one person, it's like people talk like wildfire, like gossip just spreads. But I can't like it. I can't answer how people are gonna find out something that is not public knowledge, because I don't know. Do you know? You know what I mean? It's like like tarot is a guide, right? It's a guide. Like I just did a whole video. Somebody had sent me an email last night, and I did a whole video about the way that tarot works. But like, for example, if I sat here tonight and I painted a picture, but nobody saw that picture, like, how would I expect anybody to know about the picture if I didn't show it to anyone, right? So if I took the picture and I hid it in a closet and I left the picture in the closet for 10 years and nobody ever saw it, and then one day my best friend from high school came over and I was like, oh, let me show you this picture I did, right? Now she's seen the picture. But I can't answer how random people are going to find out about a book you wrote that you never published if you've never told anyone about it, because life has to happen. You know what I mean? It's like you can do something, not tell anybody about it, and you can have this secret for 10 years. But then for whatever reason, the secret gets exposed to one person, and now all of a sudden everybody else knows about it. Now my friend goes home and says, oh, Danny just did this picture. She showed it to me. She did it 10 years ago. It's been in her closet. And then her family tells, oh, hey, I just went over to Danny's house and she showed me this picture. And that's how it spreads. But I can't tell you how a group of people are going to find out about something if you haven't done anything to tell anybody, or if nobody's known about it. Because it's like, then it's going to be a secret. However, things don't stay secret forever. Like everything that's done in the dark comes to light. Unless you were to destroy the book and there was no evidence and you threw it in the garbage, then nobody's going to find it. But the cards indicate, when you ask the question, yes, the answer is yes. People will find out about this book. How are they going to find out about it? I don't know, because I'm not with you every day of your life for the next however many years until that secret gets exposed. Do you know what I mean? Like, people have secrets all the time, whether they're good secrets or they're hidden secrets or they're embarrassed by them. But usually significant things come to light. But I can't tell you how it's going to happen because I don't know. And if you've got it hidden and your intentions are to keep it hidden, then nobody's going to find out about it until somebody comes across it through divine timing. But how that's all going to play out, I can't answer it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything can be answered because we're manipulating reality, right? Like, I painted a painting, I'm hiding it, right? I don't want anyone to see this, but I might feel that way today. And then our feelings change, energy changes, and then it's like 5 years go by, I'm like, oh, look, hey, I did this painting. So now it's come to light because now I feel differently. So just because we feel one way doesn't mean that that's how we're going to feel forever. So I can't answer questions like that because I just don't know. That's up to you. Like, if you're like, hey, I don't want anyone to see this, I'm going to destroy it, then no, nobody's ever going to find out about it. But how do we know that somebody hasn't already found out about it? Like, who's in your house? Who's around? Who has access to your stuff? Somebody may know about it. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone knows about it right now. But I'm saying, like, we don't know how it's going to play out. And we're not given all of that because look at every minute that we have in every day until the time we die. Like, we just don't know how it's going to happen. So I can't really answer that. Prussian did one for Mel. Elizabeth, do you see a new man for me and what's his sign? Okay. You do have new opportunities coming in an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and there's an Aries. They're both new energy. I don't think you've met them yet. They look like they're brand new energy that come in out of the clear blue sky. Karina, does anyone miss me and who? I would say that you have a Sagittarius that misses you. Okay, well then there you go. Some people have copies, then that's how people know about it. So people already know about it. So then that's it. Nothing is secret. If you tell one person, then you can be sure that that secret's going to get out. And I'm not saying that you're necessarily keeping it as a secret. I don't know if you want it to be exposed or whether you don't. Like, I don't know what your intentions are. I can just tell you from the way that, like, tarot works, you can't answer everything as simple as, you know, it's just not simple, especially something like that. Like, if you're trying to hide something or you're trying to get it out there, whatever your intentions are, you're the one that is really in control of that. If you don't want people to know, then you got to keep it secret. If you want people to know, then you tell them. Like, and then that's it. Because once one person knows, then that's how, you know, it just continues to go. Yeah, the video that I did last night was for it was for one client, but I should do another one because over the years, like what I explained to him is like the things that I learned over the years about like the bizarre way that sometimes like you get an answer from tarot and like in your head you think it's going to happen one way and then it's like totally happens a totally different way and you're like, oh damn, I never saw that coming, but wasn't looking at it like that, you know. It's very interesting. Anyhow, I mean, it also could be quite frustrating. I think I may be up to Desiree for love. I don't think I did Desiree for love. Well, you got happiness coming out over your love life. You have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, next relationship that enters should be long-term. Has long-term and happiness around it. Listen to your intuition. It could be with an Aquarius. If you're with someone right now, I would say your current relationship looks good if you have a wish around it. Breezy, general. Okay, you've got divine timing helping you out. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Making things happen for yourself. Looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. An old wound is finally starting to heal. You have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A little adventure coming in on the horizon, and possibly a little trip, even if it's just overnight. Maybe planning a little mini vacation. Scorpio comes in that may be of significance, and you're feeling prepared and well respected at work, school, business, whatever you're doing. Where am I here? I'm lost my spot. Survivor woman? I think that may be wrong map. For general? Okay, you got some good luck coming in. Cause for celebration and success comes in around you. You may have a creative project that you're working on. Feels like life starts to move forward. Out of the clear blue sky, a Leo comes in that may be of significance. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And you might be thinking about starting a new business or a side business or a way to bring in some extra cash. If you decide to do that, it would be pretty lucrative. You got money coming in. I love you, General. Might have some choices coming in. You might be feeling like anxiety is moving into the past and money is coming in or money is flowing. Success comes in around cutting out people, places, and things that no longer serve you and allowing new things to enter. Not bad. Good. Sagittarius coming in that might be of significance. And you may be feeling like, you know what, I can breathe a sigh of relief. My life is starting to move forward. That's pretty good. Kimberly Sanchez, how will my surgery go? It should go well. I don't know what kind of surgery it is. Maybe feeling a little anxious. I feel like there's always anxiety around surgery, so I think that's normal. But it looks like you may feel like things change for the better for you quickly, even if you feel like there's a long road ahead of you. So you might be feeling a little overwhelmed. Hey, I'm a little bit nervous, or I'm wondering what the recovery is going to be like. But with the Eight of Wands, things should change for the better quickly. I think it should go well. Anthony, my financials for the upcoming months. Okay, you want to go back to school. I think you are going back to school. So if you've been feeling lately like money has been a little bit stagnant, it may be a little bit stagnant for the next couple of months, but at some point before the end of the year, you have a large sum of money headed your way. So I don't know, like I would say maybe you can go back to school in September. I don't know what the timing around school is, but it might be a couple of months before you actually get the money together, but you should get it together. I'm thinking before the end of this year, you should start. The 10 of Pentacles. I think you are going back to school regardless, but you know, it's just like the timing of it is not always so easy. Where the hell am I? Shit, I lost my spot on the regular chat. All right, well, you know what? Let me go to the bottom and work my way up. Anthony, I did. How about Queen of Swords? How does ML feeling about me after our conversation last night? I would say that they're feeling pretty good. You have some love interest here or some romance coming in. I don't know though if this is a situation where there's a third party that's interfering. This could be there's a third party interfering, but they feel like you're intelligent, ambitious, kind-hearted, sincere. I don't know. There could be an issue around a third party though. Maggie, how does Virgo feel about me? How does Virgo feel about me? Virgo thinks that you're a nice person, kind-hearted, sincere, reliable, loyal. They think that you're intelligent, creative, and unique. Because I lose my spot and I can't find it. And I don't want to skip over people, but I don't want to spend 5 minutes looking for where I left off either. You know, it's not easy. Yeah, want to skip over anybody. Spiritually beautiful. Is Brandy having relations with her baby daddy? Okay. Is Brandy having relations with her baby daddy? Yeah, I think she is. I do think she is. Oh yeah, if you're looking to publish a book, you think you can publish it on Amazon. But I don't. Yeah, and I would definitely. Yeah, I agree with Prussian here. If that's what your goal is, but I don't know what your goal is. Live, love. What did they say when they found out my secret? Okay, I don't know what the secret is, and I don't know who they are, but this is what the cards say. Okay, they may feel unstable, uprooted, ungrounded. There's third party here that could be interfering, so I don't know what this situation is because I don't know who we're talking about or what the secret is. But I would say at the end of the day, there's happiness. So I would say that no matter what the nonsense is, the end of the day, there's happiness. So I wouldn't worry about it. Whatever secret got exposed, it leads to happiness with the sun. The sun is like the best card that you can get. Fia, general. Got some creative energy around you. I don't know, you're doing something creative, you're working on a creative project, you may be deciding to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anyone that you've recently had an argument with that you may feel like, you know what, this just ain't doing it for me anymore, you're going to leave them in the past, and then all of a sudden life starts to move forward. You have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish, put it out into the universe. An earth sign enters Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you're being guided by the divine. Balance comes back to life, and Aries enters, and you could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Cece, general love for the week. General love for the week. Could have new energy coming in. You could have brand new Virgo coming in, and you might meet them through divine timing in some kind of peculiar way sometime this week. Otherwise, aside from that, it looks like you may be feeling a little bit disappointed around love. But your love life is moving forward. So if recently somebody has disappointed you, this Virgo could come in, and then all of a sudden you may be feeling like, hey, I'm back in the game. It also looks like you have an air sign that's brand new energy coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That relationship's got potential too if you decide to enter it or if you want to move forward with it. But I think that they're new as well. I don't know if that's happening this week. Could be happening this week, or it may be happening within the next couple of weeks. Harsha, general for this week. Okay, you got nice stuff happening here. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like you could have a soulmate enter if you're not with anyone right now, and they may be a Leo. If you're with someone right now, current relationship is a soulmate connection and it strengthens. If you're not with anyone, Leo enters. It also looks like you have money coming in this week, feeling very productive, and like you made it to the top of the mountain. I can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you have a lot of ambition this week, and you may be able to get a lot done. You might be able to get a lot accomplished. Magician, general for around this upcoming week around school. You're no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. Feels like the energy around you is lighter. And it seems like you're another one that's able to get a lot done. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Could be starting a new journey that's a little bit adventurous too around school. Cece, will I get approved for the W apartment? Yeah, I think you will. I mean, it shows you might need persistence. So there could be some kind of an issue, and you may have to continue to pursue it, but I do think at the end of the day you can get approved for it. Davey, Kelly's energy towards me. Her energy for you is pretty good. It's like it is moving forward, slow and steady wins the race, but she may be developing feelings for you, and you could be heading towards the 10 cups being full. So I would say her energy for you is pretty good. Is there anyone here that I haven't answered for? Pure Divine, will I pass my quiz? Yeah, I do think you're going to I think that you'll pass it. I think you're going to pass it. Anybody else here I haven't gotten to? Spiritually, I answered that one before, and I said, yeah, I do think she is having relations with him. Mel, curious, why didn't the Aquarius fight for our question like the others? Fight for our relationship? I think autocorrect got you there with the question. All right, let's see what's going on here around this Aquarius. Connection, okay. That's what I thought. I thought relationship. Okay, so this is what comes up around the Aquarius. This pisses me off, right? Because I think that I've been in this situation too. It's like, like feeling as if he couldn't fight for the connection because he couldn't live up to the person that you deserved, or that you either deserved or that you would put up with. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he knows that you and him had a good connection. He knows that you and him, like, it was special, right? But if he were to have fought for that connection, he would not have been able to live up to the person that he would need to be with you. Because he just doesn't, like, he just can't live up to that. So for him, it's easier for him to be with someone, or to live up to to something that with no expectations. Like the other people that he was connected with may have put up with anything he was willing to do, and they would just stand for it. And with you, he felt like you were too intuitive, you were too smart, you deserved too much better, and he just couldn't be that person. So he just let it go. It's like such a shitty answer, but it's like you wouldn't have accepted him the way that he was. Other people accepted him for being like not that great. That sucks. That sucks. But I think that that's happened to me before in the past too. Emma, how does Thomas feel about me? How does Thomas feel about me? Thinks that you're kind and caring. Thinks that you're attractive, creative, sincere. That you have a lot of potential and that you're very unique. Joe, what's going on with the current? What's going on with the current relationship with D? Okay, if this is a relationship between you and him, it's there's okay, there's some issues here. It's like there's a lot of indecision around the situation. I don't know if this is a committed relationship right now. There's issues here. First of all, there's some deceit and lack of communication. So that's got to be, you got to get to the bottom of that. Feeling like nothing is changing or like nothing is moving forward. There's arguments coming in too. If this is a relationship between you and him, I would say that you guys have got to learn to communicate with each other more. Or the issue that I'm having here is that with the Hermit, my fear is that he's not communicating. You've tried and it's just that you're not getting much from him. And there's not really anything that you can do about that. It does look like there's arguments, there's deceit, and there may be arguments. This relationship looks like it needs a lot of work, and I don't know that he's willing to put in the effort to make things better. So you may have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to stay in this or you want to put up with it as is. Because communication looks like it's down. It doesn't look like he's coming forward, and it looks like when you try, you don't get all that much out of him. So that may be, you might have to make a decision as to whether or not you even want to do it anymore. Oh, he is lacking communication. That's the Hermit, yeah. Yeah, so you may just get fed up with him. That could be where the arguments come in. You may feel like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Now, I feel like I'm too closed off and guarded when it comes to love. Will I be able to successfully drop my guard someday? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Yes. You've been through a lot, and that's why you've got this happening. But it's not always going to be like this. It's not always going to be like this. Like, I went through a situation a few years back that was so painful that I felt like, I almost felt like I wasn't even human anymore. Like, I felt like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I had no interest in anything. Like, I didn't feel anything. I didn't want to feel anything. I felt like I was standing outside a snow globe and I was watching people on the inside. Like, I felt like I was watching people skating around an ice skating rink and I was on the outside just watching. And I felt like I was always going to feel like that. Like, I was on the outside looking in and watching everybody else. And one day it changed. And I remember talking to somebody was doing a reading, and they said to me, you've been through hell and back, and this situation really broke your heart. And that's why you feel like this. So it's almost like everything just shut down. It was almost like I felt like I didn't feel anything, or like I didn't even have any desires. It was like I didn't want to eat. All I really wanted to do was drink water. I don't know what that was about. But I didn't want anything. I didn't want to drink beer. I didn't want to eat. I just felt like numb to everything, and like I was on the outside looking in. But I got past it. I guess, I don't know, it's part of the healing process or whatever. But yeah, I do think you're going to get past it. It's crazy though. Fury. I'm Sarah. Woo's feelings to me. Okay. Woo's feelings. Woo has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. Thinks that you're nurturing, unique, intelligent, and attractive. Joe, lack of communication with D. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the issue is. It's like he's slow and steady wins the race, right? It's not that he doesn't care about you, but it doesn't look like he puts in a whole lot of effort. Now, like you said, if you like pull your energy back, then he's going to come forward. But at some point, you may just feel like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, like I've gotten to the point in my life, like a few years back, where I was like, you know, I'm not going to beg someone to talk to me, and I'm not going to beg someone to spend time with me. If I have to chase you down and beg you, then I don't want to fucking be with you. Go be with somebody else. Make somebody else wait. I don't care anymore. And I really got to that point, and when I got past it, I was like, you know what? I don't play those games anymore. It's just not fun. It's not fun. If you can't communicate with me, and that's a problem that you have, then I'm not going to deal with it. You may just feel like that, like, you know what? You're a fucking adult. You know what? Learn how to communicate. If you don't want to be in this relationship, then that's fine. Tell me that and we'll move forward with our lives. But don't waste my fucking time and play games with me. And it looks like you're kind of getting to that point where you're like, you know what? This sucks. It's like slow move. It's like slow and steady wins the race, but there's arguments that come in. Feeling like you have a long road ahead of you. You know, it's like feeling like I've put in a whole lot of hard work and I didn't see much of a payoff. I don't see much changing around this situation. So that may be where it's your choice as to whether or not you want to continue with it. You know, like, I mean, I read for a lot of people that, well, they don't care. They don't care if they don't hear from him. As long as they're in this crazy relationship, they'll settle for anything. And then I know other people that'll just chase them down until they get what they want. But to me, it's like, if you don't want to talk to me, then you know what, that's fine. Go not talk to somebody else. Like, you know, because, like, there's other people out there that are willing to have good, normal adult relationships. So why do you have to put up with less than you deserve? But that's your choice. That'll be your decision at some point. Fury, what are Woo's intentions for me? What are Woo's intentions for me? I would say that this person intends on things moving forward. They may be a little bit slow. They may not dive in head first, but they have a lot of respect for you. Communication looks like it's picking up, and it looks like slow and steady wins the race. Things move forward. I don't know where you guys are right now. I don't see a commitment coming in immediately, but that's okay. You'll get there in your own time. Like in the beginning of a situation, I don't think that there's a rush. Like you don't have to rush to get there. But when you've been in the relationship for some time and you feel like you're having a hard time getting communication, that's different. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for at all? No? It's hot in here. I just bought a new fan. I put it together myself. I'm pretty impressed. All right, then if I answered everybody, then I'm going to go and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.